Happy Father's Day, everyone out there. Tell me about your dad. Tell me how you grew up. What was the one main lesson you've learned that your dad instilled within you? For me, my dad passed away in 2006. And my dad wasn't always the nicest man. Him and my mom had a lot of issues. He was very controlling. He was abusive. He loved me and he loved my mom, but it was a really challenging time for all of us. And over the years, as he became older, he definitely got better, I would say, and my mom stuck it out until the day he passed. But the biggest lesson that he taught me is to just be me. And for that, I will always love him. Because I wanted to do music. I went from East Germany, I escaped, and then I lived in America, where I've been since, I moved to New York at a very early age, and then I stayed here, and I've been just in America for the longest time, pursuing my music career, at the time mainly and mostly my music. And throughout all of that, he always told me, be the crazy one, just don't hold back, just do you. He compared me to Nina Hagen, which is a German artist who is completely authentic and out there and just doing her thing without giving a shit about what anybody says or thinks. And to me, whenever I want to feel, and I've done a lot of healing, because I believe that people do the best they can with what they know and what they've been taught. So I know that my dad deep down had a lot of insecurities, had a lot of his own issues, but I will say that he's done a great job raising me, and he's done a great job doing the best he could. And yes, he could have done way better, but at the time, I don't think people thought about getting therapy or thought about maybe, I'm running a program that is not real, and also alcohol and all these kind of things don't help. But I hardly made it to say goodbye to him. He was really ill, and he always told me he's fine, he's fine, he's fine. And then the day came when my mom called me. I was in Los Angeles to say that, come home, your dad's dying. And that was probably one of the hardest days of my life. And I don't know how, but within 24 hours I was home, held his hand while he was in a coma. I saw a tear running down his face. I knew that he knew I was there, and I told him that it's okay to let go, that I'll take good care of my mom, and that I'll do the best to make him proud. And don't ever put family last. Don't ever hold grudges, because people, it's not always their fault that they're running on something like a program, that they are the way they are, because that's just what they've been taught, or that's their insecurities. And their own wounds, And so don't hold grudges. Family is family. Try to make good. Try to forgive. Forgiveness is never for the other person. Forgiveness is for yourself, so that you can remove those blocks, that you can remove your pain and your trauma, and you can live a better life and live by example. Don't fall into the same trap. Learn from what they've taught us. What he's taught me is that don't be so controlling. What he's taught me is just trust and be kind. And what he's also taught me is, don't have children. It's not what he taught me. I have a furry kid. So I just wanted to share that, because I know I'm not the only one who lost her dad. And I wish all the dads out there much love, and just do the best you can. And just remember that what you do, especially to your kids when they're younger, what they see, what they hear, they integrate everything, they remember everything, they know, even though you might think they don't, or you hide, you have your household is not getting along, you're having a lot of issues with your partner. It is better to just break up, and the kids know. When people say we're staying together because of the kids, no, the kids know. and you're better off, living a new life and having the kid go back and forth and seeing their parents happy and fulfilled versus fighting and screaming and being, violent and being physical. It's not a good thing. I didn't even want to make this negative necessarily, but I wanted to share my truth because, again, I know that a lot of people are hurting because of how their parents were, how they treated them, how they treated each other, the parents, right? How they interacted. And in rare occasions, there's some happy families that don't have drama, that don't have these kind of things, but most people do. Most people do. And so I wanted to send love to you as well and wish you all the best. And live by example. Don't hold grudges. Don't go back in the past. The past is the past. It's now is now. What can I do now to make a better life for my kids or for myself, for my friends, for my environment? And live by that. It's much more powerful. Almost forgot to share. My dad was a musician. He played the saxophone. And he was a little grumpy guy, but very popular and very loved because he was grumpy but funny. And he was a good man. Deep down, he had a good heart. But I named my band after him, Otto's Daughter. So that's where my name came from for my band, Otto's Daughter.